I had always heard stories about the old house on the edge of town, the one everyone whispered about but no one dared to visit. They said it was haunted, that strange things happened there, but I never believed in such nonsense. That was until I found myself standing before its crumbling facade one stormy night, the wind howling like a chorus of lost souls. It was supposed to be a simple dare, a challenge from my friends to spend a single hour inside the infamous Hollow House. I scoffed at their superstitions, convinced that the only ghosts in this world were the products of overactive imaginations. But as I crossed the threshold into that decaying mansion, an unsettling chill crept over me, making me second-guess my bravado. The interior was worse than I had imagined. The walls were lined with peeling wallpaper, and the floorboards creaked underfoot, groaning with every step I took. Cobwebs draped the corners, and the air was thick with dust and the scent of mildew. I pulled out my flashlight, its beam slicing through the oppressive darkness. As I ventured deeper into the house, the feeling of being watched grew stronger. Every shadow seemed to twist and writhe, as if alive, and the silence was punctuated only by the occasional drip of water from the leaky roof. I tried to shake off the unease, reminding myself that ghosts weren't real, that I was alone in this decrepit place. But then I heard it, a faint whisper, so soft I almost missed it. I froze, straining to listen. It came again, clearer this time, a voice barely above a breath, calling my name. My blood ran cold, and I swung my flashlight around, but saw nothing. The rational part of my mind insisted it was just the wind, but my pounding heart knew better. "Leave this place," the whisper urged, echoing through the empty halls. My hands trembled as I moved forward, determined to prove to myself that there was nothing to fear. I reached what appeared to be the living room, where a grand, dust-covered chandelier hung precariously from the ceiling. The furniture was draped in white sheets, like ghosts frozen in time. Then I saw her, a figure standing at the far end of the room, barely visible in the dim light. She was dressed in tattered clothes, her hair matted and wild, her eyes two dark voids staring straight at me. I blinked, and she was gone, leaving only an icy dread in her wake. My heart pounded in my chest as I tried to rationalize what I had seen. It had to be a trick of the light, a figment of my imagination. But the whispers grew louder, more insistent, filling my mind with a cacophony of voices urging me to leave. Panicked, I turned to flee, but the house seemed to conspire against me. The doors slammed shut, and the temperature plummeted, my breath misting in the air. The flashlight flickered, and in its intermittent glow, I saw them, dozens of shadowy figures, their eyes glinting with malice, closing in on me from all sides. Desperation clawed at my throat as I stumbled backward, tripping over the uneven floorboards. The whispers became a deafening roar, a chorus of tormented souls crying out for release. My mind raced, searching for a way out, but every path seemed blocked by the phantoms that surrounded me. Then, in a moment of clarity, I remembered the stories, the rumors of how the house had claimed its victims, trapping their souls within its walls. I realized with horror that if I didn't escape, would become one of them, another lost spirit bound to the Hollow House for eternity. Summoning every ounce of strength, I pushed myself to my feet and ran towards the nearest window. The glass shattered under my weight, and I tumbled out into the stormy night, the rain washing away the terror that clung to me. I didn't stop running until I was far from that cursed place, the whispers still echoing in my mind. My friends found me the next morning, shivering and soaked, my eyes wild with fear. I never spoke of what happened inside the hollow house, but I could see in their faces that they understood. To this day, the memory haunts me, a constant reminder of the darkness that lurks just beyond the veil of our understanding. I avoid the edge of town now, steering clear of the house that almost claimed my soul. But every now and then, on stormy nights, I hear the whispers again, calling me back to the hollow house, and I wonder if one day I will answer.